Assalamualaikum students, welcome to another video from UA code 127.0.0.1. Students, in my today lecture I am going to work on basic pen testing walkthrough of TryHackMe, and actually in this lecture you will learn about web app hacking and privilege escalation. Students, in today lecture I am going to teach you about how you perform brute forcing in order to find out username and password, and you will also learn about hash cracking and service enumeration and Linux enumeration. So I'm already open my Kali Linux machine, and the target machine is also running. I'm also connected to the TryHackMe VPN. Deploy the machine and connect to our network. Find the services exposed by the machine. So guys, in my first question, I have to simply perform an nmap scan in order to find the service running on my target machine. I'm going to use nmap and then -sv switch and then the target IP address, that is 10.10.181.101, and hit enter. Nmap going to perform scan against the target machine. After a few moment you can see the scan result of this against the target machine, and I'm able to actually see the services running on different concern ports. Here you can see the scan result of nmap is complete, and port 22 is open. Service running on this port is SSH, and you can also see the service version number. Guys, you can also see some other ports of this target machine is open. Port 80 open, and 139 and 445, both of these ports are actually running NetBIOS services, and SMB is mostly vulnerable, and you can see port 8080 is also open of this target machine. So I'm successfully find the service of this target machine. The next question is that what is the name of hidden directory on web server? Enter the name without slash. Okay students, it's time to find actually hidden directory. As you know, in order to find the hidden directory, we will use Derby. Here I'm going to use Derby, and the target IP address, that is HTTP, and then my target IP address 10.10.181.101, and hit enter. Derby is actually find the hidden directory against the target machine. Here you can see the result of this command. Guys, you can see the directory that I find by using Derby, that is development. Okay, I can copy it and paste it here without slash. Use brute forcing to find the username and password. Okay, it's time to find the username, and then further I will try to find the password for this user. So in order to find the username, guys, I'm going to use enum for Linux command. In my previous video I'm already used this command. You know very well actually. This command gives you a most useful result. Here I type my target IP address HTTP, and then I'm going to use here 10.10.1.181.101 and hit enter. Okay, hit entered. So enum for Linux start its working, and here you can see different information that it fetch. You can see here username, some usernames here enumerating work group and domain. Got domain work group. Here you can see actually this is the domain name, and if I scroll down, here you can see session check, and then domain SID of this target machine, domain name, work group, and some it's also try to find OS information about the target machine. Here you can see OS version is 6.1, and server type is this. You can see here. Here you can also see got OS info for this from SMB client. Okay, if I move below you can see here password information for this domain, some password related information. Password length should be 5 and some other information related to this target machine. Okay, here it's try to find groups on this target machine. User on this machine, now it's try to find actually user of this target machine. Here you can see the process is going on. Administrators local group and then users local group. Here you can see more information about this target machine. Students, you can see enumerating user using this ID, Unix user K and the other Unix user is John. Here you can see I am successfully find two user, one is K and other than is John. The question is that what is the username? Students, if I put here K and try to submit my answer, then a pop-up menu appear that your answer is not correct, and when I typed here Jen and submit my answer, then it correctly submitted. So now from both of these users I know that Jen is the valid username. Okay, what is the password? Students, it's time to find out the valid password for this John user. Okay, as you know, in order to find the password, I can use Hydra. Here I typed. Okay, here I typed Hydra -L, username John, and then the -P for password. It should be capital, and then I try to give it path user, share, word list, rocku.txt. Students, here you can see that rocku is formed in zip format. First of all, I should unzip this in order to find valid user for valid password for this user. So I'm going to unzip rocku.txt by using this command and hit enter. Now obviously rocku.txt convert into unzip format. Now I can use this. Here I type Hydra -L and then the username John and then -P for password, -P for password, and then user, share, word list, rocku.txt, and now I typed here SSH and then my target IP address 10.10.181.101 and hit enter. Now you can see Hydra is trying to find the valid password for John user. It will some take, so you have to wait for few minutes. Okay, the next question is that what service do you use to access the server? Answer in abbreviation in all caps. Okay. Okay, students, here you can see Hydra successfully fetched the valid password for John user. The password for John user is this. I can copy it from here and put into the answer section. Okay, what service do you use to access the server? Students, basically in order to connect with my target machine, I will use SSH service. So the answer of this question is SSH. All the letters should be in capital. Enumerate the machine to find any vectors for privilege escalation. If I try to SSH the target machine, SSH username John at the rate of IP address 10.10.181.101 and hit enter. Yes, and password for this user that I find. Okay, hit enter. Here you can see, students, I am successfully logged into John user. ls-la, hit enter. Okay, what is the name of other user you found? All lowercase. If I type here cd home ls, hit enter. Students, basically the other user name that I find is K. K is the second user. If I move to the K user, hit enter. Okay. If I type here ls-la, here you can see different folders related to K user. What is the name of the other user? That is K. If you have found another user, what can do with this information? Actually, from second user, I find these information, and okay, now I move to the SSH folder. If I type here ls-la, students, here you can see some keys are present here. Actually, these keys are important in order to SSH to my second user. So if I type here cat id.id-rsa and hit enter, you can see this is the private key. I'm going to copy this key from here. Copy, and then I move to my terminal window, and here I am going to create a file id-rsa and hit enter. I'm going to paste it here and save it. So here you can see private key is successfully copied here. So I'm going to make it executable by using chmod. Hit enter. Now if I try to SSH the second user, that is K 181.101, hit enter. Okay, passphrase. Students, actually now it's time to find actually passphrase for this user. That is second user K. In order to find the passphrase for this user, I'm going to use the John wrapper tool. Okay, if I type here locate SSH2, hit enter. Actually, this tool is used to crack the hash value of private key. Guys, here I'm going to move cd user share, hit enter, cd John, and now if I type here dot ssh to ssh2 john.py, and if I typed here id, okay, I should give the full path. Okay, I should type the full path, and now I'm going to create hash value of this key, hit enter. Okay, now if I move to my home directory, if I type here id.rsa is present here, and where is actually locate hash.txt. Okay, if I typed here user has been John, word list equal to user share word list hash.txt. Okay, if I typed here the ls-la, here you can see hash.txt file is created. Now I'm going to use user has been John word list equal to user share word list, and then I should type here the file name, hit entered. Now basically it's trying to find the passphrase for the user K. Students, here you can see the passphrase for second user is this beeswax. I'm going to copy it. Now if I type here SSH and then I type here id dot rsa username K at the rate of IP address, hit enter. The pass phrase for this user is, hit enter. Students, you can see I'm successfully logged into the K user. Okay, if I type here ls-la, you can see here different folders which are present in this user. Okay, if I move to SSH, hit enter. Okay, what is the final password you obtain? Guys, as you can see, when I find password, when I get this file, here you can see I'm successfully find the final password. I can copy it here and paste to the answer section. Okay, if I move there, so guys, actually this is the final password that I find. Students, this is my today lecture about basic pen testing walkthrough, and in this lecture today you will learn about how you perform brute forcing, how you actually crack the hash value by using John wrapper tool, and then you will also learn about how you can perform server simulation by using Nmap. And guys, you also learn about Linux enumeration by using enum for Linux command. I hope so, students, you will practice about this walkthrough, and definitely you will do it. Tomorrow I will come to you with my new walkthrough. Till tomorrow, Allah Hafiz and take care.